In 2025, Logan Paul is living a lifestyle few influencers will ever touch. With a brand new $32.5 million mansion in Puerto Rico, a growing fleet of exotic cars, and business ventures generating millions a month, Logan's world today feels like the final form of the digital creator era. This is the full breakdown of Logan Paul's wealth, lifestyle, and the jaw-dropping new estate redefining his 2025 life. In 2025, Logan Paul is living the wealthiest chapter of his life. What started as viral videos has transformed into a full-scale empire powered by Prime Hydration, WWE deals, massive social media earnings, and long-term brand partnerships. His net worth has climbed into the high multi-million range, making him one of the richest digital creators of the decade. Every move he makes now reflects that shift, from the companies he runs to the way he lives, but nothing captures his 2025 success more clearly than the mansion he just bought. A purchase so massive, it rewrites everything we thought we knew about influencer wealth. When Logan Paul revealed his new home in 2025, even longtime fans were shocked. This wasn't just another influencer mansion. This was a $32.5 million statement piece, the kind of property you normally see owned by billionaires, CEOs, or international entertainers. For Logan, it marked the moment his wealth officially stepped into a different category. The mansion sits in one of the most exclusive areas of Puerto Rico, elevated above the coastline with panoramic ocean views stretching across turquoise water and tropical landscapes. From the moment you enter, the scale hits you. Massive glass walls, open-air architecture, high ceilings that swallow sound, and lighting designed to make every frame camera-ready. Logan didn't buy a home. He bought a set, a headquarters, and a personal sanctuary, all fused into one. Inside, the list of amenities reads like something out of a luxury resort brochure. A huge modern pool carved into the property's outdoor deck. A private theater with professional-grade audio systems for hosting events, screenings, and podcast production. A full-size tennis court overlooking the hills. Multiple entertainment spaces designed for filming, streaming, or hosting high-end guests. And yes, the mansion even includes an elevator, built to match the ultra-modern aesthetic of the entire structure. Every room looks like it was designed for a photo shoot. Master suites with wide windows overlooking the water, a kitchen built for chefs, staff, and dinner parties, living rooms with custom furniture, art pieces, and finishes that make the entire property feel like a curated museum of high-end living. The architecture blends clean, modern lines with warm materials, giving it that rich but calm vibe. But the most interesting part? Logan didn't buy this mansion just to live in luxury. He bought it because it fits the evolution of his brand. His prime business needs filming locations. His WWE income pushes him deeper into mainstream entertainment. His YouTube and podcast empire requires cinematic background. This mansion is more than a home. It's a content machine, a tax-optimized base, and a symbol that Logan Paul has officially moved past the influencer era. Make no mistake, in the world of creators, a $32.5 million home isn't normal. It's historic, and it raises one question every fan has. Why Puerto Rico? Logan Paul didn't wake up one day and buy a $32.5 million mansion in Puerto Rico by accident. This move was strategic, calculated, and extremely intentional. The kind of decision someone makes when their financial world has evolved beyond sponsorships and AdSense payouts. To understand why Logan chose Puerto Rico, you need to understand the three pillars of his 2025 lifestyle: privacy, lifestyle quality, and tax strategy. First, privacy. Logan spent years living in Los Angeles, where paparazzi, fans, and noise were unavoidable. Every day felt like a spotlight, whether he wanted it or not. Puerto Rico offered something LA never could: personal space. His mansion is gated, elevated, and guarded by terrain itself. No tour buses, no street-level fans, no unexpected visits. It's the kind of environment a multimillionaire chooses when he wants control over who enters his world. Second, lifestyle. Puerto Rico has become a quiet magnet for wealthy creators, entrepreneurs, athletes, and crypto investors. Warm weather year-round, tropical views, private beaches, and a calmer pace of life all appeal to someone who has lived a decade in the hyper-stressful entertainment industry. Logan's new mansion isn't just a house. It's a lifestyle upgrade into a version of life that blends work, training, recovery, and leisure into one seamless environment. He can swim, play tennis, film content, entertain guests, train for WWE, and run Prime meetings with without leaving his own property. And then there's the third, and perhaps the most important pillar: tax strategy. Puerto Rico famously offers powerful tax incentives for high-income individuals who become residents. Without going into legal specifics, the island provides substantial reductions in tax burdens on certain forms of income. For someone like Logan, who runs multiple 7- and 8-figure revenue streams, this isn't a minor benefit. It's a massive advantage. A mansion may cost $32.5 million up front, but the tax savings over years can offset a huge portion of that investment. This is why Puerto Rico has become home to some of the most financially strategic people in the creator and startup world. Logan's move isn't unique, but the scale of the mansion is. It's the biggest public declaration that he's now thinking like a long-term businessman, not a viral video star. And there's one more reason. Puerto Rico gives him a brand identity he never had before. Not just the YouTuber title, not just the WWE superstar image, but the lifestyle of someone who built an empire from scratch and now lives like a global mogul. From here, everything in Logan's 2025 world becomes clearer. The cars he owns, the way he spends, and the way he structures his businesses. Logan Paul's 2025 lifestyle extends far beyond his $32.5 million Puerto Rico mansion, because the cars he keeps in the driveway tell an entire story on their own. If the mansion is the heart of his empire, the vehicles are the arteries that show just how fast that empire moves. Logan has always been a collector of flashy, loud, attention-grabbing machines, but in 2025, his collection is more refined, more strategic, and more aligned with the luxury version of himself he has built over the years. Let's start with the car that has become a staple of modern celebrity luxury: the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Logan's G-Wagon isn't just a vehicle, it's a uniform for the wealthy. The car matches the Puerto Rico lifestyle perfectly: elevated stance, bulletproof silhouette, and enough presence to signal status without saying a word. This is the daily driver you take to meetings, to the gym, or to a casual lunch. But when Logan steps out of it, it looks more like a rolling throne room than a simple SUV. Then there's the staple of American brute force luxury, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. While the G-Wagon is about style and class, the Hellcat is about sound: loud, aggressive, unapologetic. It reflects the old-school Logan energy that made him famous: chaotic, bold, impossible to ignore. Even in 2025, as Logan matures into a businessman, the Hellcat stays in the lineup as a reminder of where he came from. But the real centerpiece of Logan's modern car life is the Lamborghini Urus, the ultimate influencer super SUV. The Urus is the perfect blend of performance and practicality, a Lamborghini built for everyday use. For Logan, the Urus is the car you take to the airport, the car you use when filming cinematic B-roll for a vlog, the car you park in the driveway when you want a thumbnail that screams money. It's fast, loud, and exotic enough to match his on-camera lifestyle while offering real-world usefulness. And then there's the Mercedes Sprinter luxury van, the unsung hero of wealthy creators. This is the mobile office, the travel lounge, the vehicle that transforms long distances into relaxed, productive hours. Inside, these vans are often customized with leather seating, TV screens, built-in desks, climate control, starlight ceiling, essentially a private jet on wheels. Logan uses this type of vehicle for workdays, podcast trips, and WWE scheduled travel. It's not the flashiest part of the collection, but it's the most practical symbol of someone who now lives as an entrepreneur, not just an entertainer. Beyond those main cars, Logan has been seen in and around various exotic rentals and supercars used during content shoots, collaborations, and business events. Whether it's Ferraris, McLarens, or Rolls-Royces, Logan's access to luxury is no longer based on flexing. It's simply part of the ecosystem that surrounds his brand. Luxury cars appear in prime commercials, impulsive vlogs, and WWE promos, becoming part of the visual identity of Logan's 2025 persona. What makes Logan's car collection interesting isn't just the value, it's the role it plays. Every vehicle supports the image of a multimillionaire creator businessman. Every car is content. Every car is marketing. Every car becomes a character in the larger story of Logan Paul's lifestyle. And just like the mansion, the cars aren't the source of his wealth. They're the proof of it. Because the real money comes from the empire he's built, brick by brick, deal by deal. If Logan Paul's house and cars are the symbols of his lifestyle, Prime Hydration is the engine driving it. Prime isn't just a successful drink brand. It's one of the fastest growing beverage companies stories of the decade. And for Logan Paul, Prime didn't just boost his net worth, it redefined it. Prime's rise is one of the most impressive business stories in creator history. What began as a collaboration between Logan Paul and KSI quickly evolved into a global brand with massive distribution. By 2025, Prime was in major retailers, international markets, and stadiums. It wasn't a niche influencer drink, it was a mainstream product competing directly with giants like Gatorade, Body Armor, and Powerade. For Logan, Prime is more than a business. It's a content machine. Every time Prime releases a new flavor, sells out on shelves, or launches a commercial, Logan's channels amplify it. His WWE appearances turned Prime into a ringside trophy. His YouTube videos transformed drink drops into trending topics. His social media made every bottle feel like part of the culture. Most importantly, Prime's success meant Logan wasn't just earning creator-level income anymore. He was earning executive-level money. Product-based income is vastly more powerful than entertainment-based income because it scales independently of the creator's physical presence. While Logan sleeps, Prime sells. While Logan films WWE segments, Prime sells. While Logan trains, flies, or takes vacations, Prime sells. This is why Logan's net worth in 2025 is far higher than traditional estimates. Prime restructured his financial world. It turned him from high-earning influencer into a legitimate businessman with millions in equity. And as Prime grows, Logan's wealth grows with it. But Prime is just one pillar. Logan has always played multiple games at once, and the second pillar of his 2025 income is a world where athletic entertainment meets branding power. By 2025, Logan Paul's financial life isn't powered by one job. It's powered by a synergistic ecosystem of multiple high-earning roles, each feeding into the next, like gears in a machine. At the center of that machine is the WWE. What started as a surprising partnership turned into one of the smartest business moves Logan has ever made. WWE gives him mainstream global visibility, licensing opportunities, merchandise sales, pay-per-view bonuses, and a stage to promote Prime to millions of fans every week. Logan Paul in WWE isn't just an athlete, he's a marketing phenomenon. His presence boosts ratings, sells merchandise, and creates viral clips that reinforce his brand across all platforms. But WWE isn't his only powerhouse income stream. The Impulsive podcast has become one of the most recognizable shows in creator media. In 2025, Impulsive continues generating revenue through sponsors, ads, live shows, brand deals, and product integration. Every episode is a monetized event. Every guest amplifies the show's reach. Impulsive isn't just a podcast, it's a digital studio. Then there's YouTube, still the backbone of Logan's influence. His vlogs, documentaries, behind-the-scenes videos, and lifestyle uploads continue to pull millions of views. The revenue from these videos adds a solid layer of passive income that creators at Logan's level maintain for years. In 2025, Logan doesn't need to upload frequently. When he does upload, the views still explode. On top of everything else, Logan earns from brand collaboration, speaking appearances, promotional events, sponsorship packages, social posts, collaborations, and personal licensing deals. His businesses feed one another. His content promotes his products. His products elevate his brand. His brand raises his fee. It's a flywheel effect that keeps his income flowing from multiple directions at once. And through all of this, the mansion, the cars, the businesses, the companies, Logan Paul in 2025 has become something more than an influencer or entertainer. He is a full-scale entrepreneur with a lifestyle built on planning, leverage, and relentless growth. Logan Paul's lifestyle in 2025 is nothing like the chaotic, unpredictable days of early YouTube. Today, everything feels deliberate, engineered even. He still lives loudly, but the noise has purpose. Every day blends business, training, content, and enjoyment into one carefully curated routine that fits the image of someone who now lives like a global brand rather than a viral prankster. And it all begins inside his $32.5 million Puerto Rico mansion. Most mornings start quietly. The house itself doesn't allow chaos. Its architecture creates calm. Logan wakes up with panoramic ocean views filling the floor-to-ceiling windows of his master suite, giving him a sunrise that feels more like a private screensaver than a natural moment. He normally starts his day with a mix of training and preparation, conditioning workouts, wrestling practice, strength training, cardio, or recovery sessions. His Puerto Rico home gives him everything he needs to prepare for WWE appearances or brand work without leaving the property. Breakfast usually happens on his outdoor terrace or in his chef-level kitchen, where staff or guest chefs prepare meals that match Logan's training demands. His diet is high performance, not high chaos, protein-forward, hydration-focused, and streamlined. It's wealth, but it's also discipline. Then comes the business side. Logan's days are structured around his empire. He jumps between prime meetings, impulsive planning sessions, WWE production calls, and scheduling for upcoming content shoots. Everything he does is interconnected. His house is wired for productivity. Office rooms, studio areas, open spaces perfect for filming, private corners perfect for Zoom meetings or creative planning. Midday often becomes content time, whether filming for YouTube, vlogging behind-the-scenes footage, recording impulsive episodes, or doing prime promotional material. Logan uses his mansion like a giant visual playground. Every room is a backdrop. Every window creates a cinematic vibe. The house doesn't just appear in content, it elevates it. After work, Logan often shifts into lifestyle mode. That could mean luxury travel, private flights, yacht days, on-island drives in the G-Wagon or Urus, or casual nights out with influencers and entrepreneurs who also live in Puerto Rico for business reasons. His circle is a mix of WWE personalities, creators visiting for collaborations, and business partners tied to the brands he's scaling. Evenings can be mellow or extravagant. Some nights, he hosts private dinners in his home theater or cooks with friends near the pool deck. Other nights, it's high-end restaurants, events, or spontaneous content-driven adventures. But regardless of the vibe, Logan's 2025 lifestyle is built on balance, work that fuels play, and play that fuels content. What stands out most is how Logan uses wealth as both a tool and an experience. His house isn't just luxury. It's a headquarters, a safety net, a tax-optimized asset, and a symbol. His cars aren't just toys. They're visual storytelling devices. His travel isn't flexing. It's networking and brand building. This version of Logan has something he never had in the early days: structure. The chaos made him famous, but the structure is making him wealthy. And that leads to the next question. How much wealth is he actually working with in 2025? Logan Paul's net worth in 2025 isn't a simple number. It's a moving financial ecosystem powered by multiple revenue streams that feed each other. The days of relying on YouTube ads are long gone. Logan has built a business model where even his personality has become an asset, and his network of companies allows him to generate money from angles most creators can't even access. Let's break down the pillars of his modern wealth. 1. Prime Hydration, the billion-dollar engine. Prime is the biggest contributor to Logan's modern net worth. While exact private equity numbers are not public, the brand's success across global markets has massively elevated Logan's financial standing. With retail partners around the world and explosive sales across North America, Europe, and beyond, Prime isn't just a product, it's a global brand with momentum. For Logan, Prime means equity growth, royalties, executive-level income, cross-promotional power with WWE, a long-term brand that will outlive short trends. It's the single largest reason Logan now owns a $32.5 million mansion. 2. WWE superstar contracts. WWE changed Logan's wealth dramatically. The company pays him per appearance, per storyline, and through merchandise sales tied to his character. Big matches bring big checks, but more importantly, WWE gives him mainstream exposure that boosts every brand he owns, especially Prime. WWE is both income and advertising. Third, Impulsive podcast. This is Logan's media powerhouse. Millions of listeners, premium sponsors, product placements, live shows, and global relevance make Impulsive a consistent 6 to 7-figure annual income channel. The show also increases the value of every other business Logan touches. 4. YouTube, social media, and long-form content. While not his main financial engine anymore, Logan's content presence still generates steady revenue. Every vlog, every documentary, every behind-the-scenes video brings more CPM, more brand deals, and more opportunities. 5. Investments, collaborations, and appearances. Logan also earns through venture investments, equity in smaller brands, speaking gigs, sponsorship deals, licensing, event appearances, global collaborations. These add layers to his wealth that many creators never reach. Putting all of this together, Logan Paul's estimated net worth in 2025 sits comfortably in the high multi-million range, potentially even higher when factoring in private equity and prime valuation. But the important part isn't the number, it's the structure. Logan's wealth is stacked. One business feeds into another. One One appearance amplifies another. One video boosts all brands simultaneously. In 2025, Logan isn't earning like an influencer. He's earning like a diversified media entrepreneur. And now that he has structured his wealth, the final question becomes, what kind of legacy is he building with it? Standing inside his $32.5 million Puerto Rico mansion, Logan Paul isn't just living in luxury, he's living inside the physical representation of his legacy. Every wall, every room, every ocean view reflects a decade-long evolution from internet chaos to entrepreneurial precision. But the real question is, where does Logan go from here? In 2025, Logan has a rare opportunity most creators never achieve. He is positioned to transition from influencer to long-term mogul. Many creators burn out, many lose relevance, but Logan has built something fundamentally different, a system that doesn't rely on daily uploads or constant controversy. His wealth moves even when he doesn't. Moving forward, Logan's legacy may grow in several directions. 1. Scaling Prime into a global giant. Prime is still young. If the company continues to expand, new products, new markets, international licensing, Logan's net worth could rise significantly. It's the kind of company that could be acquired or publicly listed in the future. Either scenario would alter Logan's financial landscape forever. 2. Becoming a major WWE figure. WWE gives Logan the opportunity to become a cross-generational star. His performances, charisma, athleticism, and entertainment value open doors far beyond wrestling. Acting, hosting, international tours, and brand deal. 3. Expanding Impulsive into a multimedia network. Logan could branch out into original shows, creator partnerships, or a production studio. Impulsive already dominates the internet. Scaling it could turn it into something even bigger. 4. Long-term investments and real estate growth. His $32.5 million mansion is likely not his final major purchase. Real estate offers tax benefits, generational wealth potential, and leverage. Logan could easily expand into additional properties, land acquisition, or commercial real estate ventures. 5. Building a legacy brand. Every mogul eventually shapes a legacy. Mr. Beast has a philanthropy empire, The Rock has a media empire, and Logan has the blueprint for a hybrid entertainment business empire built on personality, physicality, and product power. But perhaps the most important part of Logan's legacy is the evolution of his identity. He's no longer the chaotic vlogger, no longer the shock value entertainer. He's a businessman living in a multi-million-dollar estate, with companies that span continents and influence that reaches across industries. His mansion isn't just a home, it's a milestone. His cars aren't just vehicles, they're symbols. His lifestyle isn't an accident, it's a result of strategy. And his wealth? It's only beginning.